of the most common questions that we get a lot is, should I repair my system or should I replace it? The answer is not always obvious. Hi, welcome to Tonka Talks with Thermo Direct, where we bring a little TLC, thermal love and care, to you. When it comes to wanting to replace your system or repair your system, one of the first things you need to look at is the age of the system. Is this system under warranty? Typically, that's going to be 10 years old. When most systems are made, they come with a 5-year warranty. However, after they get installed and they get registered in the new homeowner's name, then that registration gives that system 10 years worth of warranty. That's important because most of these parts are expensive. So if they're covered by the manufacturer's warranty, we typically are going to say that's a good time to repair your system, not replace. So again, if it's covered under warranty, typically we would say repair the system. However, if that system is outside of that warranty, those parts can become expensive. With that being the case, we start looking at the cost of those actual repairs. So if the repair cost is going to be more than 25 to 40% of the system, we're typically going to say you're going to get a better return on investment if you just replace the system. Because most of the systems are going to come with a brand new 10-year worth of warranty. And most of our systems also come with 10 years labor included. And even some come with 10 years of maintenance included. So for the next 10 years, it's a better return on investment to go ahead and replace the system. Another thing that you want to consider is energy efficiency. So sometimes your system might be covered under warranty, but it's running up your electricity bills. For example, if you're running a system on low refrigerant all the time and it's barely getting cool, so you're having to run that system longer. Well, now that's going to come into play with whether or not you should repair or replace as well. That repair, if it's not covered under warranty, can be pretty expensive. Again, your light bills are more expensive, your utility bills are higher, such as your gas bills or whatever. So that needs to be taken into consideration as well. So you want to take all three of those into consideration, whether you should repair or you should replace. Age of the system, the cost of the repair, and will it be more energy efficient? Again, because with energy efficiency, sometimes if you're financing a system, for example, like if you get low interest or 0% interest financing, the amount that you would save on your utility bill will equal that payment. So sometimes it's just a smarter return on investment. Now you know.